Menstrupedia presents Hello Periods. This is a story about three friends who are going to learn about an important and interesting topic with you today. So open your mind and keep your ears alert. Come, let's meet Pinky. She has turned 9 today. Her friends Jia, Meera and Priya Didi, who is a doctor, are celebrating her birthday at home. Just then, Meera notices Priya's childhood pictures that were hung on the wall.
Wow, Priya Didi, you look just like Pinky when you were younger.
Yes, Meera, you are right. The journey of growing up from a little girl to a young woman is very exciting.
Really? Didi, why do we grow?
Meera, we grow because of the pituitary gland.
Pituitary gland? What's that?
Pituitary gland is a small pea-shaped gland located at the base of the brain. When it is time for your body to grow, the pituitary gland releases special chemicals in your body called hormones. These chemicals cause different parts of your body to grow and develop. Because of this, you experience many physical and emotional changes.
What kind of changes, Didi?
Lots of changes. For example, you begin to gain height as well as weight. You begin to develop breasts. Your hips begin to widen. And hair begins to grow in your underarms and around your genitals. Along with these changes, sometimes you notice whitish or clear mucus-like secretions from your vagina. This secretion is called vaginal discharge. This is totally normal and nothing to worry about.
Didi, vagina is the same place from where we urinate, right?
No, Pinky, vagina is different. Let me explain in detail. There are 3 openings between our legs. The topmost opening is called urethra. This is where the urine comes out from. Below that is the vagina. This opening is slightly bigger than the urethra. During childbirth, the baby comes out from the vagina. The opening below the vagina is called anus. Feces is expelled from this opening.
Didi, just like girls, do boys also experience changes while growing up?
Of course, Jia. Boys gain height rapidly. Hair begins to grow on their chest and around the genitals. Their voice deepens and beard begins to grow on their faces. Boys and girls both undergo changes as they grow up.
Oh, I see. Now I understand how we grow up.
Very good. Now tell me, what does our body need in order to grow healthily?
Milk and green vegetables. Fruits too. We must also exercise.
Wow, you girls are very smart. You all are correct. Our body needs a variety of nutrients to grow properly. By including fruits, vegetables, and grains of various colors in our diet, we can easily get these essential nutrients. One such essential nutrient is iron. Do you know why our body requires iron?
Why, Didi?
Iron is vital for carrying oxygen in the blood. A deficiency of iron in the body causes anemia, which can make you feel very weak and tired even after taking rest.
Oh, but where do we get iron from, Didi?
We can get iron from peas, spinach, potatoes, pulses, dry fruits, and fish. Remember, if you have iron with food rich in vitamin C, it will increase the absorption of iron in the body. You can get vitamin C from fruits like amla, orange, lemon, and mango.
Yay! Mango is my favorite fruit. And this talking about food is making me so hungry, Didi.
Yes, Pinky. Let's go and eat hot and tasty food. While eating food, Jia had a feeling of wetness in her underwear. She immediately rushed to the bathroom. When she checked her underwear, she was shocked. There was blood in it. This had never happened to her before. She just could not understand why did this happen. But Priya Didi knew everything. Don't worry, Jia. You just got your first period. It is natural and happens to all girls and women. Take this sanitary pad. It will absorb the blood so that your clothes don't get spoiled. There must be lots of questions cropping up in your head right now, isn't it? Just like you, Pinky, Jia and Meera too have many questions.
Didi, what are periods? Why do girls bleed, Didi? Does it also pain? What is a sanitary pad?
So many questions. Hang on. Let me answer all your questions one by one. Every month during periods, a small amount of blood flows out of our vagina for 3 to 7 days. The flow of blood is heaviest on the first day and it gradually lessens over the next few days. Usually, girls start getting their periods when they turn around 10 to 15 years of age.
But Didi, why do we get periods?
Periods are a very important process, Pinky, because of which we were born and are alive today. If you wish to have babies in the future, your body needs to start preparing for it from now itself. Periods are the result of that preparation. Okay, tell me something. Do you know where babies are formed in the body?
In the stomach.
No, in the uterus. That's right, Meera. The uterus is situated in our lower abdomen. While growing up, after a certain age, our uterus starts preparing itself for the child that you might bear in the future. For this, a new layer of soft tissues and blood is formed on the inner surface of the uterus every month. This layer is needed for the nourishment of the baby. But as long as you are not pregnant, the uterus does not need the layer of blood and tissue. So this layer is discharged through the vagina every month in the form of blood. This is known as periods.
Oh, now I understand why we bleed during periods. But Didi, is this loss of blood harmful for us?
Not at all, Meera. In fact, periods indicate that you are healthy and growing properly.
Didi, I have understood why we get periods. But is there a way to know when will I get my next period?
Yes, Jia. Every girl gets a period at regular intervals of time. The length of this interval is the length of the menstrual cycle. Let me explain with an example. If your periods began on January 10th and your next period began on February 7th, then the length of your menstrual cycle is counted from January 10th to February 6th, which is a total of 28 days. This means that your menstrual cycle is 28 days long. So, it is likely that you will get your periods after every 28 days. But remember, the duration of the menstrual cycle is different for every girl.
This is so helpful, Didi. This way I can calculate when I'll get my next period. Now I can stay prepared for my next periods.
Yes, Jia, but remember, you have just started getting your periods. Your body will take some time to adjust to these new changes. So, for the first 1 or 2 years, your periods might be irregular. If for any reason your periods continue for more than 10 days, or if the bleeding is so much that you need to change your pads every hour, or if you find large blood clots in your flow, then you must consult a doctor immediately.
Didi, I'm having a stomachache. What should I do?
Jia, many girls experience pain or cramps in their lower abdomen during their periods. The uterus contracts to shed and squeeze the menstrual fluid out of the vagina, which might be slightly painful for some girls. It is completely normal and there is no need to panic. Due to the changes that happen in the body during periods, some girls might also get pimples on their face. They might suffer from headaches or have mood swings. Let me give you some tips to deal with these problems. Every day, go for a brisk walk for at least 30 minutes. Get your body into child pose, butterfly pose, and cobra pose, and hold each of these yoga poses for 5 deep breaths. To relieve yourself from stomach cramps, apply a warm water bag to the lower abdomen. Drink lots of water and get plenty of sleep. During the years of menstruation, your body's requirement for iron increases. So, by consuming food rich in iron and vitamin C, you will have much relief from the discomforts of periods.
Will we get periods throughout our lives?
No, Meera. Periods typically stop between the ages of 45 to 55 years. This is called menopause.
So, does this mean even our mothers get periods?
Yes, Pinky. Until they are 45 to 55 years old, they'll continue to get periods. I would recommend you all should talk to your mothers about periods, because often the experience of periods for girls is similar to their mothers' experiences.
Didi, you have told us many important things today. But what is a sanitary pad?
Sanitary pad is used to absorb the blood that comes out during periods. It is a long, thin pad made of absorbent material which is worn between the underwear and the genitals in such a way that its absorbent middle part exactly covers the opening of the vagina. This way, it can easily absorb the blood coming out and prevents it from staining your underwear. It is important to remember a few things while using sanitary pads. You must wash your hands clean before and after using a sanitary pad. Change your pads at least every 6 hours or more often if needed.
Didi, where do we get these sanitary pads from?
Sanitary pads are easily available in a nearby convenience store, drugstore, or grocery store. You can even ask for sanitary pads from elders in the house or borrow one from your friends. If you are using a sanitary pad for the first time, remember to read the usage instructions on the packet. If you still face problems, you can take help from your mother or sister.
Didi, what should we do with the pad after using it? Can we wash it and use it again?
No, Meera. Most pads available in the market are disposable pads and are for single use only. A used pad should be first wrapped in a waste paper or a newspaper. Then, it should be put in the garbage bin and the bin must be covered with a lid. This will prevent any foul smell from spreading in the house and prevent the spread of diseases by flies or other insects. Don't forget to wash your hands clean with soap and water after disposing of the pad.
Didi, you know what happened? This one time, one of the girls' toilets of our school got flooded and had to be shut for almost half the day. Later on, the plumber pulled out handful of sanitary pads that were clogging the drainage.
Oh, see, this is why you should never flush pads down the toilet. Because it can easily clog the drainage system and lead to flooding of the toilet. Just imagine how much trouble this could cause.
Yes, Didi. Didi, if we get periods in school, what should we do? Is it okay to miss school during periods?
No, Pinky. There is no need to skip school. You can ask a lady teacher or a school nurse for a pad. Although there is nothing to feel shy about asking for a pad, but if you are too nervous, you can write on a piece of paper and give it to the teacher. Your friends could have pads too. You can borrow a pad from them as well. Ever since I started getting periods, I made sure that I always carry a sanitary pad in my school bag so that if I got my periods in school, I could quickly wear a pad in my underwear and immediately return to class.
Didi, What if I'm not able to buy a sanitary pad for some reason?
Jia, you can make a sanitary pad at home as well. Take a clean cotton cloth and fold it twice lengthwise to make it into a long rectangular pad. Place it in your underwear and use it like a regular sanitary pad. This cloth pad can be used 2 to 3 times. But after every use, remember to wash it with clean, cold water and dry it in sunlight before using it again. The sun rays are effective in killing germs. I think you must have understood by now that it is very important to maintain hygiene during periods.
But Didi, if it is so important to maintain hygiene, then why are we prohibited from taking a shower during periods?
That is a myth, Meera. In fact, taking a shower and other hygiene measures are very important. Let me give you some tips on maintaining hygiene during periods. Take a shower at least once a day. Wear clean undergarments and change them regularly. Change your pads regularly. And wash your hands clean before and after using a sanitary pad. Wash your genital area with plain water after using toilet and keep the groin area dry. Remember, never use soap or deodorant in the vagina because the vagina keeps itself clean on its own. As long as you keep yourself clean, you will remain healthy.
Didi, if we maintain cleanliness during our periods, then we will not be considered impure anymore, right?
Meera, there is nothing pure or impure about periods. Periods are in fact a natural process which indicates that our body is healthy. The more you learn about your body, the more confident you will be. And these myths will also be cleared. Everyone faces a bit of inconvenience during periods. So always help each other out and take care of each other.
Didi, I'm so happy that you have told us so much about periods today. But how am I going to remember so much? My periods haven't even started yet.
That is exactly why I've brought you a special birthday gift, Pinky. Here you go.
What's this, Didi? Oh wow! Menstrupedia comic book!
Yes, Pinky. This comic book explains everything about periods in a very friendly and simple way using beautiful illustrations. You will love reading it and you will also come to know a lot of new things.
Thank you, Priya Didi. Meera, Jia and I will read this together, isn't it? Yes, definitely.